Welcome to the Ball and Blockchain podcast. I'm Neil Smith, joined by my co-host, Justin McKelvey. And today we've got big news in the NFT world. Seth Green had his Bored Ape kidnapped. That is confusing to most people. So Justin, let's start with, why are apes bored?
Fun question.
That's a question that we've gotten here.
That is a question we've gotten. I have no idea, actually. You got to prep me, and you can't just throw that at me. I have no idea. I was trying to come up with even something off the top of my head.
Yeah, I don't either. But for some reason, somebody decided that apes are bored, and there should be bored apes, and collectively, that is, the most valuable, if not, or one of the most valuable NFT collections on the planet. And so in this situation, Justin, are you able to give some context to what happened in Seth Green's situation here with his Bored Ape?
So I've only read a headline, but it falls perfectly in line with our previous episode about how not to get scammed. I think we break down phishing scams there, and that's exactly what happened. From the headline anyway. So Seth Green, Austin Powers Jr., for those of you who don't know who he is, he had a Bored Ape that he was using for commercial rights, which is a very unique situation with Bored Ape. Most NFT projects, you own an NFT that gives you some utility, like you get free access to this thing, or they giveaways and that kind of stuff. But with Bored Ape specifically, why it's growing is you can sell they've given commercial rights away, so you can sell more images and you can earn if you own one. So that kind of like amplifies their scenario. So he was, I don't know, you might see this detail, but I think he was running a lot of media as well. He had plans to do other things with it.
Yeah.
Phishing scam most of the time is he got a link on either an email or a website. He clicked that link opened up his wallet and gave somebody access to pull everything out of there and transfer it to another wallet. So from what I know, that's just a typical phishing scam. That's likely what happened, and now he is screwed. And I think that's the most common thing that happens on any email. Like, forget even crypto and NFTs. If you get an email that's like, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Chase Bank, click here because we've updated your stuff, do not click that. Go to the website and type it in, and you should be able to go there through the website directly, not through an email. Never do that.
Yes.
Always sketchy.
So it's a phishing, phishing scam, to be clear. And so to your point of it, and what I read too is on Instagram, and somebody messaged him, on Twitter, it looks like, and somebody sent him a link, and he, had his crypto wallet connected and had 4 different NFTs stolen out, one of them being the Bored Ape. And he had commercial uses, which is one of the unique aspects of NFT or of Bored Apes. He was going to launch a television show with his Bored Ape that he then had commercial rights to use. But now that it's somebody else has it, he now loses those commercial rights. But here's what's confusing, Justin, is like, he knows what his Bored Ape looks like, and like people can actually even see where that is on the blockchain. Why can't like the crypto police go and just say, no, that's in the wrong wallet, we're giving that one back to Seth Green? Like, it seems like an obvious, it's not like it's like $1 that was taken. This is a non-fungible, it can't be copied. We know where this is. And we know that he was the rightful owner. It is confusing to understand, why can't he just get it back?
Yeah. I thought that a couple of days ago about something else. I was just kind of thinking through that process, because right away I was just like, well, why can't we just get that thing back? Because it's blockchain. It's all 100% trackable. And it is. Yeah. You could track which wallet that got sent to and any wallets thereafter. And I think the most common thing that's happening with people doing phishing scams on blockchain is they're just using multiple wallets. So you can set up yourself as an anonymous, like long string of just random characters, and that's what a wallet address is. You can do that 3 different times, and that way you have to chase it from here to here to here to here. So there's no real way on, like, worldwide police would have to track that down, and at some point it just becomes not worth the money to try to dig through 10 different anonymous wallets to figure out is this all the same person? Are these different people? Is it bought and sold? That kind of thing. So you can't really get it back. And so the only real crypto police is the community. Can the community collectively be like, we are not going to recognize this because we know it was stolen? Like, I don't know. I think we'll see a lot of that kind of thing happen where people who own NFTs or, with Bored Ape, there's 10,000 of them or whatever number they sold at 8,000. So there's a capped number of that. Does that community of people who own those apes decide like, hey, this one we're going to shun from the community or something because we know it was stolen? I don't know. I don't know how you future police that, but I'm sure there will be, since there's not regulations, it's global, just like governance. How do we control that? I don't know. I think some of that stuff will develop. What do you think? You see anything like that happening?
No, I mean, we're in this new day of like, how does this work?
Yeah.
And why does this work this way? And this is part of the downfall of it. Of, it's kind of self-regulated, which is great until you get some bad characters doing some bad things, and it's as if like everybody sees what's right, but they can't fix it because it's decentralized. This is the craziness of the decentralization of there's a side of me that's like, look, it is just a JPEG, right? And can't they just take that JPEG and mint a new one with the exact same JPEG and basically blacklist the other one? I don't know. It kind of goes against the philosophical structure of the platform and the NFT. And so it really is it's a good lesson, I think, for everybody in NFTs. It's a hard lesson for Seth Green. I'm curious to see how it will play out. But it's, it's the reality, and it's just an interesting situation and circumstance that we're in, that we're talking about it being, I saw a list of this article worth $200,000. I think that's an understatement. I think the cheapest Bored Ape is worth, over $200,000. I'm guessing his is going to be worth close to $500,000 in value. That's what people have. And one wrong click, you can lose $500,000 just like that, and you can't get it back. Where if I accidentally sent somebody a wire for $500,000, there would be some processing, and I could probably get it back. If if I made a mistake. With Bored Apes, you don't have that, luxury.
Yeah. I don't know. My head, like my technical brain is going all over the place. I'm like, wait, how could you actually do that? And if they issued, we'll say 10,000 exactly, do you cut one of them out and then you issue a 10,000 first to recover those? But then it's also like the money is still the money. So if somebody resells that thing, like there's value there. I don't know. It's interesting. Maybe it just turns into almost like a Banksy kind of situation where there's like the one that was stolen and that becomes even more valuable just because of the uniqueness of it or something crazy. But I don't know. I'm just intrigued on how that would happen. I don't know.
The crazy thing though about like a Banksy, or I thought about like a diamond. If you were to like ship somebody a diamond, or they were to steal a physical item, it's not like it has a tracker on there. Well, with this, there is an actual tracker. While it can be moved between wallets, we know where it is and what it looks like theoretically, and where it is on the blockchain. And so it really is just a unique circumstance that a lot of people own these assets that we don't know necessarily who they are, and there's just ownership. This is just a new day in digital ownership. And now we're dealing with what does theft look like in this space, and theft isn't new to the crypto world. I would say it's just new to the NFT world in this version of Web3, and so we're learning like how does all these things play out. So we don't know. I think at the end of the day, but this is a new situation and circumstance that's coming up. That we're all watching and watching play out pretty publicly here.
Yeah, I think it's super interesting how to govern those things in the future, given that it's Internet 95 all over again in a new technology type. I think something I posted on my Instagram the other day I think is interesting is that Ethereum is coming out with, most NFTs are on Ethereum chain, like 90% right now. You could do them other ways, but Ethereum. Vitalik, who's the Ethereum founder, kind of mentioned that he's doing another NFT type called
Yeah.
SDTs, I think. I don't know. I forgot the acronym, but it's essentially soul tokens, which means it's not reversible. It goes directly one way. The best example is like you graduated college, so I'm going to issue an NFT from the
Yes.
college to you that you
Yes.
can't transfer to anyone else. So it's a non-transferable. It belongs to you for forever. So it's like a credentials based. But it's interesting to see that. I think he was going to say you could revoke it, the creator could, but that's it. Like it's only one way. It's like you can give it and you can take it back, and that's it.
Yeah.
So that was super interesting. What if NFT projects kind of shift a little bit to that, where it's like if you buy it one time and it's lifetime yours forever, there's no way to transfer it or something. I don't know. It's just an interesting thought I had as you were talking of a way to govern that would be one person buys it, it belongs to them for forever. If they can revoke it, they could revoke it, cancel it, and then issue a new one to someone else, maybe? I don't know.
Yes.
Just an interesting thought if you're going to cap a quantity on a way to handle an NFT project.
Well, and what I thought about with the permanent or forever, NFTs or not, whatever they're called, is that what I kind of wonder is there a way, because what theoretically is like, could somebody, instead of just stealing the NFT, if they just stole your whole wallet, and so they basically got your, secret phrase, and then they own your wallet, do they get all of those things? And so in many ways that permanent token stays with that wallet forever. And then that too, was you think about generationally, like, just like, I have a will for my kids, then they get my digital wallet when I die. Is there ways though to better secure our digital wallets where those can't be stolen? And I think better secure our digital wallets connecting to other sites for transactions to prevent items, flowing in an undesired way out.
I think clearly like a future area of growth will be security in the crypto space. And I think once things become more secure, where people can have more faith in the things are not getting stolen, it's a risk, then mass market will adopt crypto and NFTs as a whole, because security, whether that's insured or regulated, but just secure. So I feel like that's a huge growth area that continue to happen. I think we'll see more and more developments, much like, so it's called SBTs, soul bound tokens. SBTs, which comes from a video game, which is not my thing, but that's kind of where the name comes from. And I'm like, can we fix the names? But not my thing. So soulbound tokens, I think many more things will be created that'll create security and safety for new people to adopt the market. So that's something I'm excited about, and I can see like a huge growth area in business right there, is how to secure that for people, make people feel comfortable and assured their money and investments are safe.
And I think, and where this is taking my path, and we'll wind up this episode here, is that I think kind of two key areas from a stability standpoint are insurance and security. And so we just talked about that, of like, security has come a long way since crypto started, but obviously has a long way to go when an asset value this strong can be that easily kidnapped or hijacked or stolen, whatever language you want to get to that. And then the same thing with like insurance is we should be able to insure these assets. If this gets stolen, then I'm going to get $500,000 for my insurance policy to buy another Bored Ape, because I, am paying just like I paid for insurance on my house or my car or other assets that I own. If something happens to them or if they get stolen, I go to the insurance company. And so I think there will be, and I think there probably, obviously there's already security systems, and I think we'll continue to see that. I think insurance will probably be a significant development in the crypto NFT Web3 world here in the near future, and so I'll be interested to see develop as an old guy.
Man. Exciting times to watch these things grow. So,
anyway, new day. Thanks to everyone for listening to this episode. We'll keep sharing, and we'll keep sharing the news and insights and our learnings along the way. If you have any questions that you want us to answer, don't hesitate to reach out to us on social media. We're both very active on Twitter and Instagram. Just go look us up. I'm at Nils Smith, NILS SMITH. Justin, what's your handle on Twitter?
At Justin McKelvey on both of those.
At Justin McKelvey on Twitter and Instagram.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks everybody for listening. We will connect with you again soon.